want to welcome you into the Sergeant Gill podcast, the show where we explore the untold stories and realities of life after service. I'm your host, Sergeant Gill, and today we are talking about a deeply important subject, the struggles that combat veterans face after returning home. Many of us see veterans as heroes, and rightly so. But what happens when they return to civilian life? What are the hidden battles they continue to fight long after they've left the battlefield? Let's dive in. The psychological toll of combat. Combat is far from movie fantasy. For those who've been on the front lines, the effects can be permanent. One of the most prevalent issues faced by veterans is post traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. This mental health disorder can occur after experiencing or witnessing life threatening events, something combat veterans know all too well. I myself, I am a combat veteran and I suffer with PTSD. Uh, I have battles every day, and the demons just want to keep haunting you, and dreams, and missing your friends, things like that, doesn't go away. And when you think you're doing fine, all it takes is a sound or smell or something you see to bring you back down, to back into that situation of your memory bank of combat. PTSD manifests differently in everyone. Some veterans struggle with flashbacks, nightmares, and intrusive memories. It can feel like being stuck in the past while trying to live in the present. Beyond PTSD, there's also survivor's guilt, powerful emotional burden where veterans question why they survived when others did not. This guilt can weigh heavily, leading to feelings of shame and isolation. Yes, this is true. I know many of us live with the survivor's guilt, and from the things we witnessed, uh, the friendships and brotherhoods we had, we were family, and you know, combat takes one piece of that family away from you, and it's terrible. There's social struggles. Veterans often face challenges in reintegrating into civilian society. Their bond with fellow soldiers is built on shared experiences, and transitioning back into the world that doesn't fully understand those experiences can feel incredibly isolating. It's tough. It's tough trying to get back to life that you were used to, but you just can't because things are different, and you see things different, and you feel different. Um, most people don't know what that feels like, and they can't relate to you in these matters. They can act like they know, but they don't. Many veterans feel misunderstood or alienated when they try to reconnect with family and friends. They may struggle to find sense of purpose, as the military life offers structure, camaraderie, and clear missions. elements that aren't always present in civilian jobs or daily life. Another aspect is relationship strain. Spouses, parents, and children may not always know how to provide the support veterans need, especially when emotions are hard to express. I understand this issue since I've been out. I've had issues working with people. I've had trust issues, and I've had issues going to school. I've got in altercations with others. Uh, you just you're used to things being structure and the backbiting and everything that goes on in the civilian society to get to the top is so visible. And veterans will pick that out, and veterans will see that, and veterans don't want to deal with that. We're used to structure. We're used to, you know, a mission and getting the mission done. The physical struggles, combat takes a toll on veterans' physical health beyond obvious injuries like gunshot wounds or shrapnel. There are long term effects from exposure to hazardous environments. Veterans may deal with chronic pain, disabilities, or conditions like traumatic brain injuries that can severely impact their daily lives. Many veterans also face substance abuse issues. Some turn to alcohol or drugs as a way to self medicate, trying to numb the pain or quiet the anxiety. Unfortunately, this can lead to a vicious cycle of dependency and further mental health struggles. Absolutely correct. Absolutely true. So what do? We need for support and resources. So what can we our people, what can people do? What can the society do to help combat veterans? One of the most important aspects of supportive is awareness. We need to understand that their struggles are real and complex. We combat veterans don't just you just can't make this crap up. I mean, if you go through experiences and you just it's unbelievable, but it's real. And to try to put that together is extremely hard because you're dealing with these demons, and when you see something on the news, you see it differently. You when you see an accident or someone pass away on um something, natural disasters or an attack, or just your everyday accidents, veterans see it different, and there's a reality to it, and it does continue to bring back problems and cause issues. Thankfully, there are many organizations and services dedicated to supporting veterans, from mental health care to job training and social services. Programs like the VA Veterans Affairs are crucial in providing the resources veterans need, but it's important to note that these services are often underfunded and access can be difficult. Well, it's going to be tough now because they're cutting it. They're cutting stuff for veterans. I don't understand why they want to put veterans on the street and keep us from working and attack us, and we're not the enemy. And this is not going to help. This is not going to help the mental health aspect or the physical health aspect when they're taking away resources to help us. I'm really against it, and it really, really pisses me off. Additionally, we must remember that support doesn't just come from agencies, it comes from us, the veteran and civilian population. Listening, showing empathy, and offering a helping hand makes a huge difference to us. It makes a huge difference. Just caring, understanding, trying to understand, and just listen to us. Like if veterans are out saying something, or if they're out friendly protesting, they know something's wrong. They feel it, and they see what's going to happen. And no one wants this. Like, we don't want more conflict. We don't want more problems. We want to fit in. We want to be with society. But we're highly trained differently, and you can't untrain us. I digress. In closing, the struggles that combat veterans face after returning home are profound, but not insurmountable. By understanding the psychological, social, and physical toll combat has on them, we can begin to help them heal. It's our responsibility as a society and other veterans to stand by those who stood for us. If if you're a veteran listening today, know that you're not alone, brother, sister. You're not alone. There's help. And it's okay to reach out. You're not weak. It takes a man to get help. Reach out. I've lost buddies, took their own lives because they didn't reach out. Reach out, please. Thank you for tuning in today in this episode of with Sergeant Gill. Please share this episode and raise awareness. And as always, reach out with any feedback or questions. Until next time, take care. We love you. God bless you. Sergeant Gill, out.